Today on the TMZ Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton and joining me today is the host of the Swift Tea Podcast on TMZ, Melanie Miller.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. You just got home from the Super Bowl.
Yes, not that I didn't go to the real Super Bowl, but I did go to Vegas to be in the Swift atmosphere.
How was it?
Fearless. It was amazing.
It was fearless. Okay.
I loved all of it.
It was good. Yeah, there was a big spectacle around the game. Obviously, so many party. I mean, it's the entertainment capital of the world. Like, it was the best place to have a Super Bowl.
Oh, I literally was the whole time there thinking, like, they should have this here every year. It's the most convenient.
Yeah.
It's the best way to get around. There's hotels everywhere. I mean, I don't know how, like, Jake got a ton of stuff you can shoot in the casino. It's great for us.
Yeah, a camera guy out there did get a lot of content.
A ton
of content.
Exclusive with Cascade.
Yes, he did very well, Jake. Shout out to Jake.
Shout out Jake Munoz.
So we'll talk about the Super Bowl. We'll talk about Kim Kardashian and Odell Beckham were there, fueling dating rumors.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Kanye West, who was also there at the Super Bowl. His album finally dropped.
And no one's talking about it.
There's so much else to talk about. Like, yeah, you're right. It's not getting much attention. We'll do our almost news segment at the end. But to begin with, it was admittedly the Taylor Swift Super Bowl.
The Swift Bowl.
She was like, everybody's focus was on her. The camera went to her many times.
It went to her, I was counting at least 11 or 12. I think it was 11.
That's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, she was up there in the suite with Ice Spice, with the Kelces. Who else was there?
Blake Lively.
Paul McCartney was in there.
Paul McCartney was in the suite with her.
That was pretty crazy. Lana Del Rey went in there for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It was, and Travis Kelce apparently paid for the whole box for them all.
Yeah.
Nearly $2 million.
She's like America's princess.
Taylor Swift is.
Yeah.
Yes, but you're biased.
I think I'm not biased at this point.
Right. You got the Swift Tea podcast. So you're a little bit biased. But yeah, it was a remarkable game. Travis Kelce didn't sort of like star. In fact, the most notable moment from the game that Travis Kelce was involved in was getting heated with his coach, to which some Taylor Swift fans say it was a red flag.
No, I don't think any Taylor Swift fans are saying it's a red flag. I think everyone's saying, oh, look, Taylor Swift, it's a red flag. Of people that don't like Taylor Swift. They're just finding little things that they can use to be like, well.
Plenty of articles saying red flag, red flag. He gets very emotional when frustrated.
Who wouldn't get emotional when frustrated? And Andy Reid already addressed this and said it was fine. Basically, he said, put me in, coach. He lost his balance.
He lost his balance.
They're like father and son. We can all just relax.
So they were also at the nightclub afterwards. Mm-hmm. Travis was and Taylor, everybody was. Mm-hmm. And they were, I mean, watching the clips, they were like celebrating and dancing to Taylor Swift.
Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen?
Let's listen to a little bit of Travis and Taylor singing in the club now. I mean, that's a jam. And I like the way that the DJ made it into like a dance version. It's a pretty good jam. So they were singing along to Taylor. Like, was this the perfect day, for them?
I think yeah. I don't know how it gets better than this.
A lot of people was saying NFL scripted it. NFL scripted it. The only thing that would have been a better script is if Travis Kelce caught the game-winning touchdown.
For sure. If Travis Kelce caught that, then it would be scripted. But they barely won that thing.
I know.
It was like a nail-biter the whole way. I thought they were screwed.
I know. It was amazing. I loved afterwards Joe Biden's tweet saying, just like we drew it up. And with him with like laser eyes, like playing into the fact that everybody thinks it's scripted.
I kind of love it.
That made me laugh.
That wasn't, I don't know if you have this clip, but there was a clip of them singing, that was You Belong With Me, but there's a love story clip where they're singing to each other and he's pointing at her, you'll be the princess, I'll be the prince.
Oh, so cute.
It's so, you have to admit, come on.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
What don't you know? What do you think?
It's just all so performative. I think it'll
How?
What do you mean, how?
How is it performative? They're having a good time. They should be like, oh, let's just dull ourselves a little less so that Charlie Kahn doesn't think we're performative.
There's never been a more performative relationship in the history of celebrities.
How?
Their every move, their little Easter eggs.
If you won a Super Bowl and your wife came out on the field, is this something you would do?
Yeah, I'm not so talking about him hugging her on the field so much. It's just I'll be interested to see how they go when
Give me an example of when they're performative.
the whole time, every single moment they're together.
Something specific, Charlie.
Them in the nightclubs pointing at each other saying, "You'll be the princess."
They're drunk at a club singing her song.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the lyrics.
We will see how this goes when, they're not,
I'm absolutely going to hold your feet to the fire over this one.
I mean, I hope they, end up happily ever after, have 10 babies, whatever. That'd be great. But at this stage, I don't know where I stand on how they've never spent any quality long time together. It's just been like a night here and there as she jets off to a tour and he plays in the season. We'll see how it goes.
How do you know? How do you know that?
I don't know. I'm just saying we'll see how it goes. At this stage, it's a lot for the cameras.
I'm just saying, how do you know they haven't spent quality time? You're making
because he's in season and she's in season.
Oh, I kind of love how angry he is.
I'm just saying, we'll see. Watch this space. I hope they end happily ever after, but you guys just like...
This is what Swifties can do to people. It's just really enrage you over something that you don't even care about.
I know, because you care about it so much.
Apparently, you care about it more.
Because it's just annoying. It's just annoying.
I love it.
Did you see Donald Trump also tweeted about Taylor Swift, basically saying that she better not endorse Joe Biden. I did more for her than Joe has ever done. Travis is all right, but Taylor better not endorse Joe.
Oh, yeah. I like that he was like, I love her boyfriend, even though he's liberal.
Yeah. Taylor better play this sort of political side of things very carefully because there's people on both sides who care a lot about what she has to say.
She's already come out, said that she hates Trump and is against him. What's she gonna say different than that?
Well, yeah, I mean, either depending on who's the candidates going into the election, she has to take a stand either side. Otherwise,
she will.
Well, yeah, I hope she does.
Good.
And it'll be interesting to see if all MAGA base comes after Taylor for endorsing Joe. We'll see. I mean, she's the most beloved person in the world, in the country.
She already did it during her tour before the election.
I know, but not strongly enough. You know what I mean? Let's see if she comes out, stands with abortion rights. Good luck, Taylor.
Charlie.
Okay, moving on to our next story. Kim Kardashian and Odell Beckham Jr. They've long been linked together. People speculating they're an item.
Yeah.
Well, they continue to fuel the fire this weekend because they were at Michael Rubin's Fanatics Super Bowl party, getting into the same elevator, just mingling around each other. And this is on the heels of them also being together at a Grammys party a week ago. We've been talking about these guys. Are they, aren't they? It seems for months.
And I feel like she recently denied that they'd split up or something like that.
So are we trying to get these two together, or are they trying to be more private than they usually might be?
I hate to bring this up, but I feel like Kim sees things and is just jealous of everything. She's like, oh, that's working for Taylor Swift. I'll try that. She probably revisited the Odell Beckham stuff when she saw what happened with Taylor Swift. She just wants to be that girl.
That is crazy.
She's trying so hard
to
be that girl.
She has dated so many football stars in the past, though.
Mm-hmm.
Reggie Bush, others I can't think of right now.
Right.
But she has. So what, you think she sees Taylor and now she wants to get back? That is just absurd.
She chases after other people's good ideas.
I think that you are so obsessed with Taylor that you think every story comes back to her somehow.
I think these people are fame obsessed and they're just trying.
Taylor is? So you think Taylor's fame obsessed?
Yes, but people like her and people want her. She doesn't have to work for it like other people.
Well, I don't know, because to be honest, I feel the opposite of your point. Because I don't really like this couple. For some reason, I don't not like Kim and Odell. It doesn't interest me.
Oh, it doesn't interest me
It doesn't excite me. So to your theory, she'd be better if she was dating some, Brock Purdy, from the You know who that is?
No, that would be super weird.
That'd be more interesting. That'd be more attention on them if all she was after was attention. The fact that her and Odell almost kind
She
of,
should have made it work with Tom Brady.
I mean, her and Tom, I mean, that would be a Taylor Travis.
Yeah.
To be honest.
That would be a Taylor Travis.
She really should make it work.
But although Odell Beckham Jr. is so hot, though.
He's a really good looking guy.
I'm sure that's what it is. She's just I just don't think she's going for men that are serious. Like, Odell's hot, has the world at his feet, and isn't going to settle down with Kim.
And he's still playing football as well. He's got a little baby. So Odell Beckham, he just broke up with his. I mean, they had a baby a year ago, but it's an interesting time to get into a relationship.
I think she's looking for the.
You just think she's like looking for a fun time?
No, I think she's looking for the camera.
Oh, Kim is.
Yeah.
There'd be better ways to do it than Odell. That's why I disagree. If she was looking for the camera, Odell's not the guy because it kind of makes sense and normal and doesn't interest me. Like
Brock Purdy's unavailable and very religious.
Well, then it'd make even a better story then, Mel. Yeah.
It's unrealistic.
Moving on to our next story, Vultures, episode 1 or Vultures series 1.
This is my favorite thing I've ever seen from Kanye West.
It dropped finally over the weekend for months. It's like, where's this album? It finally dropped. And also, Kanye West had a Super Bowl ad. And the Super Bowl ad is him taking a selfie video in a car, and it's night out. It's just it's so, but it's saying it's low budget doesn't even put it. It's like he filmed it and then uploaded it. And let's have a listen to this Super Bowl ad.
All the money on the commercial spot, we actually didn't spend any money on the actual commercial. But the idea is I want you to go to Yeezy.com, YEEZY.com, and I'm going to write it at the bottom of the screen, and I got some shoes, and
it's pretty.
Then he says, that's it.
Yeah, I know. It cost him $7 million to put that ad on TV, and the ad, the actual production quality took $0.
And it only played in Chicago and one other city.
Oh, I was wondering why I didn't see it.
No, it's only played in 2 cities. It didn't play nationally.
Interesting.
He paid $7 million for 2 cities.
Wow, that is super. Does he have that kind of money just to be splashing around?
No,
I guess. I don't know.
Clearly spiraling. And when he says, go to Yeezy.com for shoes.
Yeah. I mean, is he trying to sell shoes or he's trying to sell it? He should have done the ad for his album that just dropped. I would have thought he says, everybody go and listen to Vultures. It just came out. Ty Dolla $ign is on the album.
And you thought I should take a job with him.
Oh, well, I mean, he was offering you double. That's right.
For a day.
For a day, and then he's firing you on the spot, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, his album came out, and there are some interesting things about it. Ozzy Osbourne's not happy.
Right.
Because a sample of his song was on there. Donna Summer's not happy. A sample of her song's on there.
Mm-hmm.
He talks about that viral photo of him with Bianca Censori on the boat. Remember?
When it looked like she was doing something naughty?
Yeah, it looked like she was doing something naughty. And then a lyric is, shorty wanna fuck on something, fuck on me, suck on me publicly.
Have you listened to this album at all?
I don't think I've listened to it in its entirety, but I clicked on each song just to sort of like get the vibe of each song. It was fine. I mean, I didn't hear like a hit that I want to bop along to, I don't think, which I would have thought he'd be going for. It was fine.
Yeah.
What, did you listen to it?
No.
No, oh no, you don't want to give him any more clicks. You don't want to give him any more
I can't.
numbers.
No.
Because you and him have beef. You have heavy beef still.
Yeah. I think this beef is escalating.
Oh, it's escalating?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know what the reviews were really like. It's
No one's talked about it. There are no reviews. No one cares.
I think
no one even knows that the album dropped.
there's too much other news going on right
What
now.
is he
That's the
thinking?
thing. There's too much stuff going on. He should drop it when he should have dropped it back when he intended to, when nothing was going on, and dropping it like this weekend with the Super Bowl and just so many.
This is what the craziest thing for me is this man truly believes he's bigger than the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was a really dumb idea to do it then. He went to the Super Bowl with Bianca. It was interesting. He could have run into Taylor or
No one
Kim.
cared.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
one cared that he was there.
You hate him, huh?
No, I'm just speaking the facts
He
as
also
they are.
invoked Taylor Swift. He said he's
Oh, I also heard that there was a lyric about me. Said something paparazzi and I'll pay you double.
there's a lyric about you in Kanye's album.
I don't know if he wrote that before or after, but he says something about paparazzi and paying you double.
Do you think last minute changes?
God,
He's like, Ty Dolla $ign, let's get back in the studio.
Could you imagine if he spent that much time thinking about me? That little bitch with that Taylor Swift shirt on. I'll show her.
I doubt it, to be honest, Mel. I doubt it.
You
Maybe.
I'll shoot for the stars, baby.
I also it's funny, I got the guy who plays Jason.
Oh, that was legendary.
From Friday
Great
the 13th,
clip.
Jason Voorhees, who wears that famous mask. I got him at LAX, and he wants to send Kanye one from the movie. He wants to send him a real Jason mask from the movie.
Did he give you the information to pass along?
No, but he looked down the lens and said, Kanye, la la la. He talked to Kanye. So we'll see if that happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really good.
It was a good clip. It was a good clip.
Great job.
Okay, on to our final story. Trouble in Paradise? ?
Trouble is over.
For Larsa, Pippen, and Marcus Jordan, it may be over because they have scrubbed each other from their social media, which is kind of the modern day way of saying we're broken up.
Or we're together.
Huh?
Well, like you announce, like you're not official till you announce, and then when you announce that you're broken up, that's an official announcement too.
Yeah, it's what, the kids do out there these days. Actually, she's nearly 50, so it's what we do these days. But yeah, it would be interesting that Larsa and Marcus had broken up because there were all these wedding bells that people were planning. And
Oh yeah, they were planning a wedding, huh?
I mean, I thought it was on the cards. I thought it was going to happen, sometime maybe even this year.
Yeah.
And then they scrub each other from their Instagram, and she puts up on her IG story, should your friends unfollow your ex? ? I'm not sure what one won, yes or no. She was wanting fans to vote. So either this is just a public display of attention, you know what I mean? Or
it's her seeking attention from him.
But maybe they're not. Is there any reality where they're not broken up?
No, they're definitely broken up.
Damn.
They're 100%. And the answer to that question is you should absolutely unfollow. The friend should unfollow your ex.
Right. Even if you're friends with the person too.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
If they were friends before, fine. But if they were friends because of that, cut them loose.
Yeah, you got to show your loyalty. I'm sorry if we used to chat and be friendly, but I gotta block you out of my life for good now. If so, they had a good run. They had sex 5 times a night. They were together a lot of nights. So
Yeah, that's hard to come by again.
That's probably too many times, to be honest.
You think?
Maybe that's what did it. They had like a certain amount of sex and then you just got over it.
Getting UTIs all over the place.
Oh, Melanie.
That's true.
But also breaking up on the eve of Valentine's, it's a sad time to
You
do
may
it.
as well just wait until after. Pretend like you're having a good time and just kill it on the 15th.
Yeah, but also it's a lot of effort to go into Valentine's Day if you know you're going to break up with the person afterwards. You know what I mean? It's money to spend, it's emotion.
And then you have to sit at home alone and cry.
What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Sitting at home alone and crying.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
At least I don't have to get a gift and come up with a plan.
I know.
Which one's worse?
I just don't do either. Just apologize. You know what I mean? The best thing to do on Valentine's Day is just think about it last minute, see if you can get it anything from CVS.
I'm really
and then
sorry,
apologize.
Aaron.
Then apologize.
Really sorry.
That's why I play it every year. All right. Thank you for joining me today, Mel.
Thank you for having me, Charlie.
Good luck on the Swift Tea podcast, Mel.
Thank you. New episodes drop every Tuesday and Friday.
Oh, it's so exciting. Okay, guys. We'll see you here tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye.